Hello Internet and welcome back to Blueprints. Just got done editing up the Palworld video while I'm waiting for it to upload back to my computer. I figured I'd get a run or two in on Blueprints. At the end of the last one we did manage to return the water to the well, so we can start making investments in there. Alright. Give me the hovel. I don't know why I came in here. There's almost never a reason to. Alright. Starting with the workshop. Broken laver. Into a utility closet. I mean, that's near perfect. Go back this way. Give me the pantry. And then over here on the right, the hallway. Gonna continue with the middle door. Give me the library. This is how I found out the date last time. I looked back at my footage at the checkout card. You got Herbert, Mrs. Peterson twice, Simon, Mrs. Peterson again, and Det von Margel. Alright. Swimbird by Marin Marigold. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea, that is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird, you are not a swim bird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Deep. Got some of them fake friends. Alright. Give me a conference room. That's going to be huge. Maybe. If we can get a couple of spread rooms, that would be massive. Go ahead and give me the laboratory. Got a magnifying glass. Gonna start the experiment. Give me something good. Alright. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. And when you draft a red room, lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold, gain 1 key from every 2 hallways in the house. A letter will be delivered to the mail room. We'll do this. Experiment started. Alright. If I garage there, it actually locks out those 2 rooms. I am still trying for that achievement. I just can't seem to ever get. Give me the spare green room. The shovel. Perfect. And in here, I don't need gems, so the door is definitely not needed. Give me the rumpus room for the 8 coins. And of course, the great Alzara.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was the great Alzara foretelling our future again. Alright, anything else in here? I don't think so. So away we go. And of course the art they're mentioning is these paintings. Like that's card and card. T being the missing letter. I believe there's fixed paintings in every single space. And you're supposed to figure out the message. I don't remember what the message was, but I think it had something to do with the treasure chest. Oh, not the treasure, the trunks. The safes. That's the word I was looking for. The safes with the letters in them. Well, I mean, since gems are useless for me elsewhere, why not use them to redraw? Speaking of safes, there's one here. Don't remember, here's where, they were coming up with a plan for that. Tub and tube. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. So there is a safe in there. I need to find the code for. We'll go back the way we came. Here's the vault. That's an interesting room to get. I will take it, because 40 gold is 40 gold. Yes, indeed. And if I so happen to get lucky, I can get potentially one of these keys, like I did in the locker room the other day. I think it was yesterday. For now, we push on. I'm gonna redraw. And give me the storeroom. Get a key out of it. No item in here. And now we're down to one door. Give me the nook. That's 2 keys. And a coupon book. Give me the courtyard. We got a key, heck yeah. And out this corner, a coin. Alright, give me the chapel. I don't mind paying tithes when I got 69 coins. I'm not afraid to give a little bit of money away. nothing else there. We'll head this way. I'll take the greenhouse here, because I'm pretty sure I still got a door behind me. And in here... those all grew. And I got the watering can. You see, this is number 5. And I think sheets is the, yeah, bold lettered word. We can go ahead and antechamber is open on the front. I believe I can lock this wall down. It looks kinda like the sledgehammer. Got a nail. Points. I do believe that's everything. I'm not gonna go back in there to get that one gem. Ooh, I can't take security. I can't take any of these rooms actually. I need to redraw. Drawing room's acceptable. I do need to now worry about getting steps. Doesn't look like there's any items around. Take the commissary. Salt shaker will make food better. Sledgehammer. Metal detector. And why not? Give me all these gems. Now then, I need to be careful. Bedroom's perfect. I forgot what my experiment was today. Ah, the mail room. So a letter was just delivered. Need to get steps badly. Redraw. Coat check. More important, the kitchen. My prayer for food has been answered. Give me the club sandwich and every single banana that we have. Nice. We'll save the tomato soup. Potentially we'll get more steps out of it. The cloister. Honestly, no, because I don't get anything else from it. We're gonna re-roll. We'll go dining room here. It's not the best spot for it, but we'll take it. Yeah, I can't activate it yet. Now I need to be able to go up. And patio fills that perfectly. Alright. And I'm right next to the foundation. So hopefully I get something going up and to the left. I'm just gonna re-roll because I got the money for it. Re-roll again. But hallway doors always being unlocked would be nice. We got the gymnasium, which is perfect. Because it cost me nothing. Going up. Ooh, master bedroom. Six steps is a lot, though. This is perfect. East Wing Hall. Gives me 2 more rooms. Got some gold there. That's my last key. Go ahead and redraw. Go ahead and redraw. I'll take the aquarium here. I can now go eat the dinner. Give me the parlor. Actually, I can just redraw. Potentially find a better room. 1 major key, 1 minor key. So I think that means like the silver key or potentially the basement key. I will take this just on the off chance I find the basement key. No, I've got prism. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Who's playing the piano? So we got first words. First words on first words on the, and then I can't remember what the 5th page was, but it's in the greenhouse. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Well, I say write that down, but I'm gonna put it on a notepad in my phone. He's losing his mind again. Alright. Got that marked down. Now then, I take security, honestly. Bit of a late security room. There's 4 gems around. Go ahead and set that to high, confirm, and set the mode to unlocked. It was just the, back, the exit. View estate, yeah, it was just the gems. Alright, and that way is blocked, of course. So we'll go down here. I am curious about the laundry room. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. What do you mean by launder currency? Alright, so this room needs power for whatever that one is. Oh. So I can swap gems for money. I'm going to cost me 5 coins. Swap keys for gems. Cost me 5 coins. That actually might be worth it. And keys for money. But that would cost me 10. Yeah, keys for gems. I'm not trying to worry about locked doors today. Alright. Now, I need to get back to the dining room. I thought that was an item, but it was just for the drum. This door is active. Oh, I just gotta do this and close it off. Alright, so I have no reason to come back up here unless I can get that antechamber door open. And I prefer it that way. Grab the stuffed wild quail for 21 more steps. I've currently got 3 red rooms thanks to the aquarium. So that'd be a 15 out of my tomato soup. Go ahead and dig up the dig spots in here. Coin and a key. There's a 3rd one. And another key. Up to 10 keys now. Go ahead and use normal key. I don't know what using the prism key would even do for me here. Redraw with the dice. Observatory, billiard room. That could be the billiard room. This is still beeping. Hands on the mouse. 8. Actually, let me get my glasses on here. There we go. It's a little out of focus. Alright. 6 times 3 is 18. So that's 4. 23, 20, 60, 10. Boop. 2 more keys. Plenty of keys now. You might actually get the full house today. 9, 10. I've actually got perfect amount of keys to be able to unlock every door if need be. So, don't need any more keys. Of course, if I'm being forced, I'm going to take the pool. just for the chance to get that lovely, I actually think I just profited steps off of that because that banana. But yeah, that's sauna. But I can't take sauna yet. Ooh. I'm out of gems. I probably shouldn't have done what I just did, because I could have got to the antechamber. But I really want to try to get that achievement for getting all the rooms. So, well... bit late for the 4-door room bonus. And unfortunately for me, it gave me some bad options. These are some bad hombres. 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd take me 6 steps to get back there to eat the... Re-rolling. I'll take the Great Hall. It's literally just a key check, and we've got the keys. And potentially... I see even more keys right here by servant quarter, which I see no reason not to. There's another letter and a lockpick. Hardly I know we spoke often of this day. I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite reputations? Reputations? What is that word? Repudiation. That's the word there for you. Repudiation from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself, uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you, besides I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. And so we meet again, my friend, Herbert. He said, you worked hard enough. It's time for a break. Now I have a reason to go to the right, but I can also get there through the antechamber, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't block it off. Oh, no, I did with the observation room, that's right. But now we've unlocked it with the Great Hall. We'll use a key. No. If it doesn't unlock it, that's fine. And there's 2 more keys. I can go up and down. So of course I'm going to go with the parlor here. Anything on the tables? Nope. So then we got the gems are in a box with a statement. No statement. The wire box does not have a statement. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna assume you're lying. Bingo. Alright, our locksmith. Can I make it back to the kitchen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should be able. No, I won't be able to if I take the locksmith and walk in. But if I do take the locksmith and then immediately turn around, I should make it. Give me the archives there, because that's not the worst. And it'll give me bonus on my tomato soup. And I just gotta be sure that I don't mess up and go the wrong way. Into the gym, then it's into the patio, dining room, with 1 step to spare. Get the 21 steps from that, which I'm losing a bunch of steps on the backtrack, but it is the only way. So I lost what? Like 12 steps total? Having to go back and then come forward again? We go here, and I am going to go back up and grab the locksmith. give me the basement key. Honestly, if I can get a check room, I'd save it. The secret garden? Alright then. Well, I did get a new key. And it goes here. Got 4 options here. Go ahead and make green rooms not cost anything. I'm not walking in there yet. That would ruin me. Does that work? No. Alright. No, I'm not going to use the prism key. I will use the normal key. Redraw. I'll take the wave room. Alright, because I can actually fill the whole house in for once. This will be the first time ever. Show me what's behind the door. The tunnel. What about this? Can this be the garden? It can. We've made it to the secret garden. Is there another lever? Or is it just the one lever? What is that? You have obtained the Full House Trophy for drafting a room in every single open slot of your house. I finally got the achievement for that. I got a rock. Coin. Old shoe. I'm hearing yeah, the metal detector's going off. But I'm not seeing any. Oh. I'm blind. It's a coin. Alright, well. Oh, there it is. There is another one. Well, I'm assuming they both got to line up with the top one. Secrets. I have no ability to get back there. So, the secret garden is where the last lever is. So is there any... I'm just gonna run these back and forth to see if there's any reason to do that. Doggo's losing his mind. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Will this force the... No, it doesn't force that closed. Well, what are my options here? I'm at the secret garden. I've got 3 steps. So anywhere I could go within 2 steps. I guess we can go to the tunnel. That's literally all that. Or we can go to the archives and dig around. I didn't really look in there. Because that's just like a straight shot with a dig spot. We didn't really look around in here. Maybe there's something to click on. There's the desk. There is something to click on. Let me move this out the way. Somewhere. Maybe here will work. August 22nd, 85. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marin Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation to Baron H. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. By Gail Herms, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Whew, I forgot to breathe. I get to read and... Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Reddington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marin Marigold has announced a split with her longtime publishing partner, Ruffington Press. Citing personal reasons, the announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the corner suspicious bag under waved down a local. This is the third major. Last year, it is anticipated. Charged by the Crown, Manning was the last. The trial begins on expected to last up to with grand treason. Why even have a clipping? No trace is discovered of Sika Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marin Marigold, was last seen by her close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be relocated. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Interesting, and the next step we take will be putting us to bed, so... Wait. Oh, I can't grab the banana. If only I'd have recognized that banana sooner. I think that's a pretty, good place to... the Garden Shopping Center. I think that's a good place to end this episode. We managed to finally get the achievement, and we also got into the secret garden. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I see it's got a spread on it. I wonder what that spread around, because I didn't read it. Alright. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.